The stage is set for one of the most brutal and consequential showdowns in recent WWE Championship title match history. The Undisputed Champion, Cody Rhodes, will defend his title against the venomous, resilient, but also treacherous Drew McIntyre in a rarely seen 3 stages of hell match, a stipulation designed to test endurance, brutality, and mental toughness over 3 escalating chapters, all within one night. McIntyre revealed the stipulations on the most recent SmackDown, saying the first will be a singles match, followed by a Falls Count Anywhere, and finally an old-school steel cage match, all in Berlin. It is an ideal setting for a significant power shift, a title change, a strong argument both in kayfabe and real-world booking situations. It could benefit Drew McIntyre. Obviously, he emerges as champion, but it could really benefit Cody Rhodes. Let's go there. This is Sportskeeda Wrestling. Get in the comments. Let us know what you think of Cody versus Drew. Who do you think is winning? And what other stipulation matches do you want to see reintroduced in WWE? Also, hit the like button, subscribe to Sportskeeda Wrestling, and turn those notifications on. So yes, Drew McIntyre taking the title from Cody Rhodes has a lot of benefits. From a plot perspective, for Drew, his story has been building to this for years to reach this precise point. McIntyre, with that massive chip or a really mountain of resentment on his shoulder, was once regarded as the ultimate fighting champion of the people during the very tough times of the pandemic, leading the WWE through the empty arena Thunderdome days, winning world titles without ever experiencing the emotional reward of doing so in front of the WWE fanbase live in person, or at least doing it and then someone cashes in on him at WrestleMania. His career did get to have a moment of winning a world title, but as we mentioned, it's always been tainted. Significant chances pass him by at crucial junctures, such as losing in front of a sizable hometown crowd, yes, against Roman Reigns and his cheating family, and witnessing other notable superstars like Cody Rhodes take his place at the top. The annoyance eventually turning into bitterness, anger, and obsession, replacing McIntyre's belief in patience, justice, and fighting respect. This darker version of Drew is not driven by ego alone. He is driven by the belief that WWE rewarded someone else for a dream he already sacrificed years of his life for. In kayfabe, Cody Rhodes represents everything McIntyre feels he was denied. The hero's journey, the emotional coronation, the legacy celebration, McIntyre's increasingly personal attacks on Cody, his willingness to cross moral lines he would never even touch before, his fixation on destroying the American nightmare rather than simply beating him one-on-one, all drive to one conclusion: taking the WWE Championship. If Drew McIntyre loses again, his entire character arc collapses. The Scottish psychopath's rage, his betrayal of allies, his moral decay, it becomes meaningless. Winning the championship validates his transformation. It was worth selling myself out to become who I am now. It proves that embracing cruelty was not weakness, but survival. A 3 stages of hell match also perfectly aligns with McIntyre's identity. He is not a finesse wrestler or a sentimental hero. He is a battle-tested brawler built for prolonged punishment. Just think back to his brutal Hell in a Cell match with CM Punk years ago. It's the kind of match stipulation that allows McIntyre to thrive through endurance, violence, and attrition. Defeating Cody across multiple stipulations, maybe even cheating him out of it to reinforce how much of a villain he is. The idea that McIntyre didn't just get the title but stole it is him also earning it by breaking his opponent physically and mentally, and him becoming an even bigger villain in the process. In short, it establishes Drew as the most dangerous version of himself that WWE has ever seen, and yeah, he didn't have to be a good guy to get there. But how? How does this benefit Cody Rhodes? Because, let's emphasize this, it really benefits Cody Rhodes in the long run. It benefits him much more narratively from a defeat, far more than a clean retention, or maybe even one that's disputed like several of the matches that Drew and Cody have already had. As champion, Cody has largely existed as a symbol of perseverance, crafting a legacy as a champion for the fans of today. That image is powerful, but it risks stagnation. If never challenged in a meaningful way, losing to McIntyre, whether he's cheated or defeated clean, forces WWE's QB1 to go back into adversity, the very space where his character has thrived, both in WWE and outside of it. When he was cheated and sleazed out of the WWE Championship over a period of time, including WrestleMania 39, by Roman Reigns and his constantly interfering family, the Bloodline, his conquest at WrestleMania 40 was widely received as one of the best WWE Championship title changes in recent memory. His entire career resurgence has been fueled by chasing something bigger than him and defeating those that have doubted him in the past. Taking the title away from Cody reintroduces vulnerability. It reintroduces gravitating doubt and immediate urgency, elements that make his story compelling. Rather than weakening Cody, a loss humanizes him once more and sets the stage for a renewed, emotionally driven pursuit. Perhaps this might allow WWE to experiment more with Cody's character to eventually turn him heel? Yeah, that has been rumored and theorized before, but maybe that's a whole nother video. Let us know if you want to see that one in the comments as well. The argument for McIntyre's victory is equally compelling from the standpoint of actual booking from the top down in WWE. Refreshing the main event scene is very beneficial to WWE entering this time of year. Maybe when a title reign feels a bit monotonous, whether it's a babyface or a villain, changing it right now is the right time. Unquestionably, Cody Rhodes is popular. Maybe not with the internet crowd, but guess what? Wrestling fans come in all ages, and maybe they're just not on the same app you are on if you don't like them. But the results seem inevitable. Changing something from a long-term babyface dominance is natural turbulence, and it creates an interesting scenario. In a rare stipulation match like this, an unexpected title change instantly brings back unpredictability. It generates excitement when even die-hard fans don't know what's coming next, but they're asking, they got the hook in you. It conveys to the audience that nobody is assured success. Anyone can win on any night, not even the company's biggest stars, and that anything can happen factor is the right factor to have now entering WrestleMania season. In the long run, a Cody Rhodes comeback story is far more appealing than another run of successful title defenses, especially when he's motivated by personal retaliation against McIntyre, who's insulted him and his family's legacy in the wrestling business. In the end, it's not just about the shock value of Drew McIntyre defeating Cody in a 3 stages of hell. It has to do with strategic momentum, character payoff, and a narrative balance. In this instance, everyone's future is strengthened by condemning Cody Rhodes to a nightmarish hell and allowing McIntyre to have his twisted, demented dream.